Express the following as a single fraction in its simplest form. Now, this is algebraic fraction. We will always try to factorize. Do not try to expand or multiply by a lot of things. We try to factorize first. We notice that there's an x squared, x and then a number. So we'll probably be able to do the cross method for this over here. So I get x squared, x times x gives me x squared, 6, 3 times 2, 6, 3x, 2x, negative x, so the negative sign go to 3, minus 6. So in this case, I will have x minus 3, x plus 2. Okay, so I will have changed my new denominator. This will become 2x over, okay, change to 2 factors. So this will be x minus 3, the other one will be x plus 2. Okay, then now let's take a look at this portion over here. I have a x minus 3 and then this one will be a 3 minus x. What can I do? I can try to change the 3 minus x to x minus 3 by multiplying a negative sign outside. So this one here, I multiply negative, will become a positive. And this is still 4. But this one will become x minus 3. Okay, let's take a look at our denominators. I have x minus 3 and an x plus 2. There's x minus 3 here, so x plus 2 is missing. So I add on an x plus 2 over here, x plus 2 over here. And then I combine everything as one single fraction. Okay, and work out on numerator, 2x. Watch out for the trap. Oh, but in this case it's positive, so not need to worry. 4 times x plus 2. Do not cancel anything. These two, although there's a plus sign here. Okay, there's a plus sign here, so you cannot delete, cannot plus sign. There's a plus sign here, so you cannot cancel away x plus 2 at all. So we'll need to expand and simplify the numerator, which will give me 2x plus 4 times x, 4x. 4 times 2, 8. X minus 3, x plus 2. Simplifying, we'll get 4x plus 6x plus 8 over x minus 3, x plus 2. Always check, can we factorize the numerator? Yes, we can. Common factor is 2 bracket 3x plus 4 over x minus 3x plus 2. In this case, as there's no other factor to cancel, so you can choose to write your answer as this or this one. Simplify the following. What does it mean? It means to express it as one single fraction and in the simplest form. So for algebraic fraction, we always try to do factorization. So this is one factor. What can I do with 1 minus 4x squared? We have to factorize it. 1 minus 4x squared, this is actually 1 square. 4 is actually 2 square, so it will be 2x whole thing square. In this case, I can use a square minus b square equals to a plus b, a minus b. So I have 2 brackets, 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 2x, 1 minus 2x. So we will replace this with 1 over 2x minus 1 plus 2 over 1 plus 2x, and this one 1 minus 2x. Okay, what do we notice? 2x minus 1 and 1 minus 2x. How can I change 1 minus 2x into 2x minus 1? I need to multiply by a negative sign. So in this case, I will keep this one over here to be the same. Okay, and the negative sign, I multiply by a negative, this will become minus 2 over, this one stays the same, 1 plus 2x, no change. But this one will become 2x minus 1. Okay, take note of the negative sign. So now we will have 2x minus 1 over here. And then there's a 2x minus 1. So we are short of 1 plus 2x. So we'll multiply with a 1 plus 2x over here. And then I'll get a common denominator, 2x minus 1, 1 plus 2x, and this is 1 times 1 plus 2x minus 2. Take note there is a sign over here, so that it's not factors, we cannot cancel anything. So in this case, I need to expand and simplify. So I have 1 plus 2x minus 2 simplifying, I'll get 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1 appear, and then a 1 plus 2x, and then a 2x minus 1. Now we notice that there is a 2x minus 1 which is in common. So what can I do? I can bracket this whole thing up, and then I'll try to cancel away the whole term. Alright, cancel away the whole term here, which will be 2x minus 1. After we cancel away, what are we left with? We are left with 1, not empty, okay? So we get 1 over 1 plus 2x. Answer. Now, given the following, we will need to express g in terms of t and x. You notice that g is the closest to 2, and then next followed by x, and then followed by the fraction 2, the square root, and the outermost is actually the half. So in this case, we will need to try to get rid of the fraction half first. So how to get rid of half? We will multiply by 2, and we will get a 2t to be equals to square root of 2 over 2g plus x. Next, we will need to get rid of the square root. How to get rid of the square root? We will square both sides. So when we square, we must square the whole thing, 2t, whole thing square. And the square root sign will be gone. So 2g plus x over here. Now we can try to expand our square in brackets into every one of the term. So this will give me 2 square will be 4t squared, and this is actually over 1, and this is 2 over 2g plus x. Now we can try to cross multiply to get the equation. So 4t squared times 2g plus x equals to value 2. 2g is trapped inside the bracket, so we must rescue it. Expand the brackets. 2 times 4, 8t square g plus 4t square x equals to 2. Keep whatever that we want. We want g, so we keep 8t square g over here, and we'll shift the 4t square x over to the other side. We'll get 2 minus 4t square x. Then next, I want to get g only, so I do not want 8t square. I divide away 8t square. So I'll get g to be the whole thing out of 8t square. Do not cancel anything. The whole of this is the answer. Given the following, make k the subject. First of all, we have a fraction over here. So this will be a v over 1 and h squared plus k squared over 2h. We will try to get rid of a fraction by doing cross multiplication. So I'll get a 2vh, and this will be a h squared plus k square. Remember, I want to make k my subject, so I don't have k on its own yet. I need to get rid of the h square, so I shift over. So that will be 2vh minus the h square equals to k squared. Now it's on its own. How do we undo the square? We need to take square root. But when we take square root, we must remember to have log and key, which is the plus or minus. And this whole thing will be your answer.